Peace, y'all. Top of the top. Hope everything is well. Hope all is well. Hope everybody have peace, and if not, go find some. Man. Yesterday they started the trial with Young Dolph, the murder of Young Dolph, man. And I tapped in. I paid attention. I watched it. I even went back and finished watching it because the whole live was about 8 hours. I probably caught about 2 hours. I ain't even gonna lie, but it's just sad, man. It's terrible. That's a real tragedy, bro. Um, the man never saw it coming. They got up on him just as stupid and reckless as you can imagine. They stalked that man down, bro. Like they literally stalked him. Allegedly, there was a $100,000 hit on his head, and the shooters were supposed to get 40 or something like that. One of the shooters was supposed to get 40K out of that 100, and ultimately he walked away with only $800 in two different payments. The first payment he got paid three. The second payment he got paid five. Um, these dudes ain't. These dudes is. You could tell they're not that smart. They're not that bright. Basically, the guy basically said he only reason why he took on the hit was to get some money to feed a habit, a pill habit. Um, it's even more sad because the guy that's testifying against his co-defendant, um, he just put it all out there, but he admitted to participating in the act of taking Dolph's life the day of his daughter's birthday. It's November 17th. Like, he said that whole week, um, Dolph and his team was giving out turkeys. We remember that. Dolph was always doing turkey drives and give backs and joints like that. They said he was giving out, turkeys, and they was plotting on him the whole entire week. It was plotting on whoever he was with. They said it was money on his head, money on every other artist and everybody else that was with him head, pretty basically. Like, so it didn't matter who they got, they was gonna get paid, and the dude was just there for a payday. Um, the other dude, his co-defendant, I need to stop saying dudes. One of the dudes' name is Cornelius Smith, and the other dude name is I'm gonna tell you in 1 second. Justin Johnson. Cornelius Smith, he's the one that's getting down on his co-defendant, which is Justin Johnson. Just looking at these videos again, man. It's crazy because these men. Now all this ties back to a situation with Yo Gotti. Um, Allegedly, they said that Big Jook, which is Yo Gotti's brother, was the one that was funding this whole hit. That he paid 100K. It was 100K on Dolph head by his standards. They said after the hit was done, that they FaceTimed them. And Big Jook basically told him like it's too hot right now. He even admitted to that when Big Jook answered the FaceTime, that the dude used sign language to spell out Dolph's name to let him know that that was their work. Careless, stupid, sloppy, all of the above. Um, it gets deeper, man. It gets deeper. What they don't show was that the actual gunman was actually shot and returned fire. Dolph's brother was there the whole time. He got out the car with him. He went in the spot with him. When they shot through the glass, because they didn't even open the door, none of the above. They didn't do none of that. They just literally shot the man in his back through the glass, pretty much. They never seen it coming. The footage inside the spot shows that the girl that was actually at the register taking their order, they facing her, she facing them. She seen them jump out the car. She seen them jump out the car, and she proceeded to run behind the back, like in the back of the spot, like in a store somewhere. She dipped off out of the, but she actually stopped, looked, did one of those, and then got out the way. So she could have been like, yo, oh shit, boom. You get what I'm saying? She could have said something. Nah, so she didn't. She just bounced off to the back, which made everybody raise suspicion that Makeda's Cookies in Memphis actually had something to do with Dolph getting hit like that, man. And for the longest, man, I always been saying, like, I become a supporter, a fan of a lot of musicians, man. I like music. There's so many that I watch blow up, literally. I watch their grind, and I watch them blow up, and they no longer here with us, man. Like, and for the fans and supporters of Dolph, I know this shit impacted y'all, because it had some impact on me too. Like, damn, man, was rooting for bro. Like, he was doing his motherfucking thing, man. He was doing his thing. Bro was doing his thing, man. Same goes with L.A. Capone. L.A. Capone, Duck, FBG Duck, Young Pappy. The biggest one of all, next to Dolph, was Nipsey Hussle, man. I actually was bumping these dudes' mixtapes before there was a global impact or a worldwide impact, when they was just hood artists and labeled as local rappers. There's no such thing as a local rapper. Don't ever let them tell you that you're just a local rapper. But yeah, man. Ultimately, these dudes just pulled up on Dolph and his brother, though. They got out the car. They walked in the spot. They ordering. They probably weren't even in there 2 minutes, a minute. You see the Benz pull up. The dude jumps out the passenger seat. The car is basically still moving when he jumps out the passenger seat. That would be Cornelius Smith. That's the one that's telling everything that happened. He gave you play by play the whole day, after, before. Yeah, he gave you the whole rundown. Justin Smith ain't really get up there and said nothing yet. You know, the trial just started yesterday, so it was day one. But that one day, they unpacked a whole lot, man. Basically, CMG, the label, had money on all these guys' heads that was on PRE, which is Dolph team. So basically, Yo Gotti and his brother label, they had a whole bunch of money on Dolph and allegedly all his artists, which would be like Key Glock and, you know, maybe a few other people that everybody may not know. But yeah, so these guys was planning to catch Dolph at the Turkey Drive one of them days out the week, because they say he been out there all week. Excuse the noise out there if you hear that in the background. I don't know. The garbage truck just decided to pull up in the neighborhood and get the garbage now. Whatever. Yeah, so they was plotting. They didn't go to the Turkey Drive. They didn't pull up over there and do it like that. But they said they came to an intersection. They had they was basically watching my mans. They was stalking him down. The dude said that he woke up that day and said he sent a text message to his baby mom saying it was their big day. So in other words, they was planning on going to find somebody that day to carry out one of those hits so they can get paid, right? So he meet up with the boy Justin. That was Justin and Cornelius in a car. He said Justin had a white Expedition. that they parked off somewhere else, and then they got a white Benz. They got in the Benz, and they proceeded to make their way around the city, right? He said as they proceeded to an intersection and they get to a light or whatever, Dolph come riding across this way. So as he riding past him, they pull out and they tell him, follow my mans to the store, and that's when the bullshit happens. But like I was saying before, a lot of people didn't know that his brother was in there with him and he returned fire. He actually emptied the whole joint, hit both of them, went to the car that they got out of, ran to the same driver's side that Dolph got out of, pulled out the big joint. I don't know whether, I mean, I really couldn't identify from the video that they were showing, but just know it was an AR with a drum on it, and he started drumming at the car again. They pull off. They hit. He proceeded to run back into the store. I'm assuming to go console and comfort his brother. They don't really show the public, the masses, all of those graphic details and footages and all that stuff. But all that stuff is public information. You can actually go look that up yourself. They targeted that man. They stalked him down. After the hit was done, they proceeded to call Big Jook, which is Yo Gotti's brother. Tell him about their work, assuming that they was gonna get paid. Jook told him it was too hot. He'd get up with him, blah, blah, blah. The time goes by before they get apprehended, caught, arrested, however you choose to put it. And throughout this whole mess, the dude Cornelius was basically saying like he ain't know none of them personally like that. He was just in it for the money. He needed the bread. He planned on using some of that money to buy a house and to feed his drug habit. Those are his words, right? That whole $40K that he was promised, that man received $800 in 2 separate payments. He was willingly ready to ride, slide, do all of that, and not on a, from his account, not on a personal level. It was more, he just needed the money. Now the other dude, which would be, was Justice Thomas, is that his name? Oh, Justin Johnson. Okay. Now, that's what Cornelius was going through. He just wanted the money. He wanted to feed his family. He wanted to feed his drug habit, and he planned on using some of that money to give his daughter a big good birthday party or whatever he was claiming. So he did that the morning of his daughter's birthday. The dude Cornelius, he told it all. Now, Justin Johnson is seen in court, just sitting in there. He ain't saying nothing. He's just sitting in there. Day one, I guess he ain't get his side to tell his side of the story yet. But he in there, fidgety, shaky, all that. He know he cooked. He know it's a rat. He did all of that to that man for $800, man. All of that to that man for $800. And we all know he was way worth more than $800, man. Like, come on, bro. $800? $800, bro. Yeah, so Justin, I think he go by a rapper named Straight Drop or something like that. Something of that nature. He basically was saying that Cornelius Smith said that Big Jook and them was telling him, you got to take the fall for this. You and somebody else. Make up something and say somebody else was with you that did this, and not Justin Johnson, because he's a musician. And he got potential, right? They say Yo Gotti basically paid for his lawyer, so this dude was basically running under the umbrella of CMG somehow, if you look at it, whether it was on paper or not. Um, so they was trying to basically get Cornelius Smith to say him and somebody else did that to Dolph, so that Justin Johnson can walk free. But it didn't go that way. He went to court and he turned and put the truth on the table, and Justin Johnson don't know what to do with himself. He look a little nervous. He know he cooked. It's over. Both of them, they know they cooked. It's over. So the dude at this point, I guess he feel like he ain't got nothing to lose. Like, fuck it, I might as well tell it all. Um, Sad, man. It's sad, bro. Took that man away from his family 3-4 days before Thanksgiving. Over $800. There's some rumors, some he say, she say. Because it ain't like these niggas got into a physical altercation. It ain't like, oh, Dolph and Gotti met up and they fought and this one got hurt, this one got stabbed. This ain't none of that shit happened. There's a few diss records that went back and forth. Next thing you know, it was money on his head. That's just sensitive, emotional, tender, soft, weak. All of those things play into one nature, man. All of these things play into one nature. That was just day one of the trial. You know, we still got a lot more to go as far as I'm concerned with this whole thing, man. And you know, it's not cool. It's not okay. And we don't wish jail on nobody, man, because that shit ain't a place for nobody. But when you senselessly carry out stupid shit, bro, for no reason, just because you believe that somebody gonna actually give you what they say they gonna do for you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all hired a junkie. Y'all hired a junkie to go slide on Dolph. Like, who does that, bro? Like, I don't know, man. Praying for peace and protection, guidance, and sanity for his family, man. Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way. If them people, Big Jook, Yo Gotti's brother, was gunned down at a funeral in Memphis. He went to a funeral in Memphis and they gunned him down there. Uh, and this was all off speculation. You get what I'm saying? At this time, none of this information was on the table. And the reason why I say speculation is because this is what the people around thought. This is what we thought, the public. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what the people in Memphis knew? Who knows what the people in that city knew? Well, they knew where Big Jook was going to be at. They knew where to find him. They knew where to get him. And they got him. I don't wish death on nobody and none of that. But who's to say that if all of this happened before all of the real information came out, that it's not going to get worse again? You get what I'm saying? Like, ain't no telling what's going to happen in the city of Memphis now that this dude, Cornelius Smith, has put it all on the table. Like, he put it all out there. You can't say. You don't know. But this is one of those things where the people that actually love that man ain't gonna just let that. You get what I'm saying? Like, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Prayers out to his kids. Prayers out to his family. I know this trial is gonna be tough for them. The people that love them, it's gonna be tough for them. You see the rapper Rollo on the internet. He ain't for nothing. He feels some type of way. Dolph was his man. That was his boy. And he's basically calling Yo Gotti and them all type of bitches, hoes, pussies, everything you could think of. Yeah, so um, don't want to see no more war. Don't want to see no more bloodshed. But can't tell people how to react about their loved ones. You can't tell people how to feel when it comes to losing a loved one, especially like that. They shot Dolph 20 times, bro. They shot him 20 times. If you want to count the exit wounds, then it would be 24 times he was shot. Shot him in his head, his neck, his jaw, his body. They shot him everywhere, bro. He never saw it coming either. Pure ambush bullshit. So, prayers out to his family again, man. Prayers out to his fans, supporters, and all his loved ones. They gotta sit and watch this madness. And these two young boys that don't know what's going on. Well, I can't even call them young boys because Cornelius Smith looked old enough to understand. The dude Justin Smith just looked like a crash out and somebody that they knew they can get to crash out. But if y'all watching it, y'all tapped in, and y'all was a fan of Dolph's. I want y'all to comment down in the comment section. Sending some prayers, peace, love, and positive energy to his family. Let me know what y'all think of this whole trial so far. We still got more to go. What you think the fate with these young men should be, these fellas? What you think the outcome? What you think the outcome of their fate should be? Yeah, man. Comment down there. Long live Dolph. Long live Flipper. You can put the emojis if you want to. But if you was a fan and supporter of Dolph, comment down, like the video, subscribe, man. Like the video, comment, subscribe. You don't even if you don't subscribe, just like the video in passing. Put long live Dolph. Whatever. Just show some love, show some support, man. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, get notified. Let's take this ride, man.